right. Good morning. It's 9 a.m. on Monday morning, and I'm going to attempt to record 100 original songs today. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we're going to set up a couple microphones. We'll do the Bluebird for box and a lot of the guitar, and then we'll put another 57 on that guitar as well. Yeah, not looking for anything too perfect here. The name of the game is efficiency. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, we're doing it. Song number 1, here we go. So when you look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see the man that you were meant to be? Or do you look in the mirror like me? Boom. Song number 1. Hey, so don't you know that we're all gonna die? Hey, can't you see it coming? Alright, this is the cool thing about doing this, is that I can play a lot of tunes that never saw the light of day. It's been a long day on the road. I drove 11 hours down the coast, and it's been a couple since we spoke, y'all. And I was gonna make some soup. I've always hated talking on the phone, but I could spend a whole damn day on the line with you. First you feel a few raindrops, and then the walls, they start to shake. And when the wind, it really starts howling on. Cool. Alright, back to the 100 songs vlog here. Yeah, we're 15 songs in, just had a little coffee break. It's slow going, but morale is high. Yeah, my wrist is feeling a little worse for wear. The throat's starting to get a little funky. You know, it's like playing a show. We just did 15 songs. So, anyway, yeah, I think we're doing alright, but we're going to keep it rolling. Never made nobody forget Saturdays. Oh, nobody forgets Saturdays. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on now. Nobody forgets Saturdays. Nobody forgets how to dance. Alright, so it's about 2 o'clock now. It's still Monday. I am 34 songs into it at this point. You can probably hear I'm feeling a little hoarse. But yeah, we'll see. I at this point, I'm just kind of thinking to myself, like, why I felt the need to do this, why I feel the need to do 100 songs, why in a day. I don't know, more on that later, but for now, I'm going to keep on recording. Emotional kid, I know that all that you want's to be hit. I know the pain of feeling like a wimp hurts more than the things that they said or the things that they did. Emotional kid, we know that you can't keep it bottled in. I know that it's quite okay to feel this way. No, right now it feels like a sin. I promise one day you'll see that it's all gift. Okay, so here we are. You can see by the tally marks, I have progressed. I have recorded a lot of songs. I think this is 68. This might not be up to speed. So at song number 68, yeah, my voice is getting pretty hoarse. We're getting pretty shot. I have a little bit of coffee with some honey in it, which seems to be helping. Fingers are feeling a little tough, but to be honest, it hasn't gotten any worse in the last like 10 songs. It was kind of this way since song number 50. So yeah, I'm cruising. I've just been thinking about why and what motivated me to record all of these songs, and I think it's important to do things that inspire you. Like, when I first had this idea, I was like, yes, I need to record 100 songs. And it seemed like a really good challenge. And I think it's important to do things that are a challenge and things that light you up, things that excite you. Like, I had been thinking about this, and I thought about it a few weeks ago, and I thought about it another week ago, and then I thought about it a few days ago, and leading up, and it excited me. And I think that it's important to do those things that excite you, those things that fire you up, regardless of the outcome, because I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this. Anyway, maybe that's a piece of it. Maybe it's just my ego. Maybe I need to demonstrate my songwriting and myself, and feel the need to be seen as prolific or as a good songwriter or whatever. I don't doubt that that's a big part of it too. But at the end of the day, I think that I had a lightning bolt moment where I was excited. And I don't think that happens all the time, and I think it's important to chase those down when you can. So anyway, I'm going to keep on recording songs for whatever reason. Won't you realize I'm conflicted about what to say? I've never known somebody who could make me feel this way, or how someone could feel so close and yet so far away. But I ain't got 2 years to wait. Only love is something that you just cannot touch. And don't you ever get caught up in something that you never thought would mean so much to you. Put on drunk in love and dance away on my bed, love. 'Cause you got a way of moving in the morning with a little more you than usual. Alright, so I just finished song number 78. And yeah, the throat's a little bit hoarse, the voice is a little raspy, my fingers are killing me. We got some pretty good dents going in the fingertips. But yeah, I don't know. I was speaking before about how I was excited to do this, and how I was kind of like struck by lightning when I had the idea initially It made me really excited to attempt to do it. I don't know, for the challenge of it, for the sake of it, to give myself something to do for a day that felt difficult and monumental in some way. And as I'm playing through these songs, I find it really cathartic to kind of go back and play a lot of songs that I haven't played in a really long time, to look at the similarities in my writing style as well, and to see, I mean, these songs are over the past 10, 12, 15 years, really. And to see some of the through lines, to see some of the patterns, to see some of the similarities in them, I think is one of the coolest things that I'm noticing so far. Is not necessarily the differences. It's not that my songwriting's gotten so much better and so much more, I don't know, profound and amazing, but honestly, I think it's the similarities between a lot of the songs, and how sometimes the simplest songs and the simplest ideas, those little nuggets, I had those 15 years ago and I'm having them now. They might be about different things, but I think that those little ideas that work themselves into songs that are important or meaningful, that's what makes a great song. And I had those 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and now. And I might know more chords and more of the theory stuff. Maybe it's a lot easier for me to write those things and get those ideas out. And sure, the compositions might be a little more detailed and a little cooler, and I know that the recordings are getting better. But at the heart of it, at the guts of it, it's actually the similarities. I see a lot more similarities in the songs that I wrote 10 and 15 years ago than I do differences. So yeah, it's been cool. It's been a cool ride. We got like 20 more songs to go, so we're gonna keep it rolling. If I could say one thing and one thing only, I don't deserve to tell you how to live. You deserve to never find yourself lonely. You deserve all the love that he gives. And there's no slowing down, 'cause all that light in the morning, it'll disappear and return back to the ground. Wow, okay, alright. Blast from the past, this one. Oh, when I was young, my mama said, think with your heart and not your head, and then you will find the girl of your dreams. The way I've been sleeping lately, I don't know what that means. Oh, I got to go. So I just recorded song 90. I got 10 more songs to go. I'm digging pretty deep in the catalog right now. Yeah, the voice is kind of fried, but it's about the same it was at 50. The fingers are killing, I'm not gonna lie. Wrist is fine, fingertips, brutal. Yeah, but it's been really cool. It's kind of forced me to go like back into the archives and dig into some deep cuts, which has been, it's been really neat. It's been awesome to go through the old songs, It's like no matter how hokey they are or whatever, like all of those songs are songs that got me to here. And I can hear little bits and pieces of those tunes in the songs that I'm writing now. And it's kind of cool to see those common threads. So yeah, I don't know, I got 10 more songs. Trying to just do acoustic and vocals. But yeah, we're going to keep rolling. And I don't know. Oh, we got to do this again. Got to get it right, baby. Hey, I'll be honest. I saw your face, and my jaw hit the floor. Yeah, you knocked me right off of my feet. Looks like I'm gonna have to learn just how to live with this, just how to live. And when I push on through the hurt, I think I'll live with this, I think I'll live. Well, I think I'll live. It's been a long, hard day working away. Got nothing left to do, or to give, or to say. And I'm so damn tired each and every day. All I wanna do is sleep. All I wanna do is sleep. 101. Alright. That's 101 songs. Some would say too many. And I agree. Alright. That's 101. I've recorded 101 songs today. Yeah, and as I've gone, had a couple little check-ins today and just kind of reflected on like why, and also just kind of like what this stirred up. And number one, it was just like a test to see if I could. I had spoken about having the idea and sort of having that like energy and that energetic feeling about feeling like I wanted to try. I was excited by it, and so just to give it a shot and to see if I could do it seemed like a tall task. You know, it was like running a marathon. It seemed like it'd be good. It was really nice to dust off some old ones that I hadn't seen in a long time. A lot of these songs I finished and got done. There were songs that were like half written, and this was like a nice impetus to just like get them done. And I think that it's also, I think it's a really cool anthology to have. Just like a collection of all of these songs. You know, it's not every song I've written in my life, but it's a lot of songs that I've written over the past 10 or 15 years. And to be able to have all of those in one place, put them all in one album, and I think that's a cool thing to have. I had the day off today. I had the house to myself, and this seemed like a good way to spend a day, you know? I could have done a lot worse. So, yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot of silver linings, a lot of cool things that came out of it. It was definitely a challenge. It took me about 12 hours, and I really only took an hour break. So it certainly was more difficult than I thought. And I was expecting it to be difficult. But anyway, I'm exhausted. So maybe some more thoughts later. Maybe I'll try to sum this up and do a nice little quick recap or something tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to go to bed. So it's now tomorrow, and I had a chance to listen to all the songs and do a little bit of mixing and kind of go through everything and see how they all sound. And I have to say I'm really happy. I'm happy with how they sound, but I'm happy that I did this. And there was a lot of times yesterday during the process of recording all these songs that I wasn't sure. And even when I finished, I was like relieved to be done, but I was still feeling kind of conflicted about, you know, why I felt the need to do it, or or what I was trying to prove. And listening back, it feels good. It feels good. I mean, I like the way they sound. But, yesterday I talked a lot about why I felt the need to do this. And, I think it felt like a big challenge. It felt like something that was scary. And so on the one hand, just to do something that seems kind of monumental, I think is important when you feel called to do it or you feel inspired to do it. So on the one hand, there's that. There's a lot of cool little side effects that came out of it. A lot of finished songs, getting a lot of songs done, being reminded of songs that I really love or really loved at one point in my life, songs that I maybe played for a really long time, or songs that were really important to me at times in the past. And so to be able to kind of reflect on some of those songs as well, like I was talking about yesterday, seeing some of the common threads between songs that I've written in the past and songs that I write now. So there've been a lot of really nice silver linings, and I'm just happy to have all of these songs in one place, documented. They're there. They're recorded. They're accounted for. So just to have all those feels good. That's it, So whether I was doing this for some, I don't know, some big grand gesture, some big purpose, or if it was just my own ego to try to demonstrate that I can and have written this many songs. Yeah, who's to say? It's all, they're all part of it. But I can say that I am happy to have done it. So, yeah, I don't know. I hope that this inspires people to write songs, to finish songs that they might have been hemming and hawing over, to record an album, or just to sit down and record songs that you've been working on, or do more songwriting. So, yeah, that's what I hope comes of all of this. And yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there.